Is there something in your life right now that you can't afford? Is there something in your life that you want to do, but you say, oh, I can't do it because I can't afford it? I can relate. I can definitely relate. There was a time in my life where I couldn't afford anything. I was like super broke. Something amazing came up. Sorry, I can't do it. Can't afford it. Cool product comes out. Sorry, I mean, I really, really want that, but I can't afford it. Sorry. Like, oh, it'd be so nice to have that, but I just can't. Like, that was how I lived. I was absolutely broke. Then I started studying people who had money, and I realized that all the money is in sales. Everyone's got money. They're in sales. They're selling something. They're either selling a product, they're selling a service. Or they're selling a product or a service on behalf of a company, or they're selling their own product and service. I'm like, everyone is making money. They're making profit. You know, the rich people are not getting paid hourly. Middle class people are getting paid hourly. Poor people are getting paid hourly. So I was like, whoa, I need to stop getting paid hourly here. Like, I don't even want to, do not pay me hourly. Like, I just refuse to get paid hourly. I was like, no more. I'm gonna start making profits. Even if the profits are less, even if I'm getting paid less while I'm making profits, I'll still do it. Because I know I can scale profits. You can't scale a wage. You can only work 24 hours a day max, and you're tapped out. Realistically, you're probably only working 8 to 10 hours a day, then you're tapped out. Even if you got paid $100 an hour, you know, for 10 hours, what's that, $1,000. Max, 10 hours, you get paid $100 an hour, that's $1,000. But with profits, what I figured out is I can make way more than $1,000 in a day. You know, because profits you can scale. If you can figure out how to make $10 profit on something, you can sell, you know, if it's an online product, for example, you could sell 1,000 of those things for $10, right? You can make 10 grand in a day. So once I started studying this, once I started researching this, it then became obvious. It was like, okay, no more wage money for me. I'm not going to become a wage slave. I want to do stuff, even if it pays me less initially, I want to do stuff online that makes me a profit. How can I do that? How can I make a profit online? How can I sell products online? So I just started studying people who were doing it. It's like the most natural thing in the world. You want to do something, study people who are already doing it. Right now, there's a gap between where you are in life or what you have and where you want to be or what you want to have. There's a gap. And the only way to bridge that gap, the only way to get to here, when you're starting from here, is to first accept the fact that you're here. You got to realize, yes, I'm here. And you need to be open about wanting to be here. Don't hide this. Don't be like, oh, I only want this. Because then you're going to get that. Be open. Be like, this is what I want. This is what I'm going for. When you accept the fact that you're here and you acknowledge the fact that you want to be here, you're open about the fact that you want to be here, then you got to bridge that gap. How do you bridge that gap? A couple ways. 3 ways, 4 ways, 5 ways, a bunch of ways to bridge that gap. You can even get lucky, that's a way, but highly unlikely. The way to bridge that gap consistently, reliably, is to get information, get knowledge, get wisdom, get insights from people who are already here. Ask these people questions. Ask them personal questions. Say, hey, Bob, what should I do to get to there? Hey, Sally, what would you recommend I do in my situation right now to get to where you are? Bob and Sally are going to turn around and they're going to want to help you. They're going to want to help you. Now, so that's the best way, just to ask for help without annoying people. How do you ask for help from people who are where you want and have what you want without annoying them? Be cool, be genuine, be a customer, be a friend. Like, just be a normal human being. Don't nag, don't spam, just be like, yo, what's up? Like, any tips for me on getting that? They have books, get their books. If they have courses, get their courses. If they have retreats, go to their retreats. If they have seminars, if they have workshops, if they have conferences, go to those events. If they have festivals, go to those festivals. Be around these people, surround yourself with these people. You will become just like them. You become just like the people you hang around. So that's like the best way, is just to bridge that gap, is to just start identifying these people as your friends, your colleagues, your mentors, and start studying from them, okay? So once you do that, you're going to realize that when it comes to sales, you got to get clear on about 5 things, because 5 things I get clear on. I just quickly wrote them down here before making this video. First thing you want to get clear on is get crystal clear on what you actually want. What's the end result that you want? And get crystal clear on the kind of life you want to be living. Get crystal clear on the amount of money you want to be making. Get crystal clear on the kind of life you want to be living, your ultimate day in the life. Get crystal clear on the people you want to be hanging around. Get crystal clear on the food you want to be eating, the clothes you want to be wearing, on the places you want to be living. Get crystal clear on your ideal life, all right? And especially in this case, since we're talking about money, since we're talking about sales, get clear on the amount of money you want to be making. Second thing is to get clear on what you're able and willing to help people with. What are you able to help people with, and what are you willing to help people with? I'm able to help people with a lot of things. I can help people with figuring stuff out on the computer. I'm able to help people figure out how to tie their shoes. I'm able to help people learn how to swim and ride a bike. I'm able to help people with a lot of things. What am I willing to help people with? That's another topic. That's another video even. I can go into depth and detail about what I'm willing to help people with. And that's always changing. It kind of depends on the circumstance, kind of depends on the person, kind of depends on what mood I'm in. But for the most part, what am I able to help people with, and can I combine that with what I'm willing to help people with, what I'm really excited to help people with? And again, this can change over time. At this point in your life, you might be willing and excited to help people with something like treating their acne or something, or helping people with overcoming anxiety or whatever. And then as time goes on, you may transition to something else. You help them with their fitness, or you help them with their relationships, you help them with their finances, whatever. Things change. So get clear on what you're willing and able to help people with. What's the problem they have, and what's the solution you can provide to them. Once you're clear on that, you need to now get clear on what you'd be able to sell those people to help them accomplish that goal, to help them achieve that solution. So if they have acne, are you willing and able to help people with acne? Let's say you say yes. Now, get crystal clear on what kind of product or service you have to provide people to help them get rid of that acne. Maybe it's a 12-week protocol. Maybe it's a 14-day guide. Maybe it's a 30-day retreat. Maybe it's a supplement or product or something that you really recommend. When you're clear on what it is you can sell that's going to be effective in helping the people that you want to help, it's now up to you to actually create that product or create that service. Create the funnel for it, create the landing page, create the emails for it, create the copy, get the pictures of it, get the actual tangible version of that thing that you want to help people with, whether it's a book or whether it's a magazine or whether it's an audiobook or whether it's a video course or whether it's a coaching call, whatever. Create that product, create that service, create the outline for it online, get the pictures of it, get the copy for it. Make it like an actual thing that people can pay you for. Set at the back end so that people, when they pay for it, they get the product, they get the service, and you get the money. Like, set that up, actually hands-on, figure that technical stuff out. It's really not that difficult. In fact, I teach an entire course on how to create any product, any service, how to set up the funnels for it, how to set up the emails for it, how to set up the sales page for it, how to set up the marketing material for it. If you want to take a free training on that, absolutely no charge, click the link in the description and I'll teach you how to do that, how you can create ebooks, video courses, coaching programs, how to set it up online so when people pay you, they get the product, you get the money. Again, a free training for that is in the link in the description. The fifth thing you want to do, once you create that product, once you create that service, you actually want to make offers. You actually want to let people know, hey, this is what I got. Here's what it can do for you. Do you want to try it out? That's an offer. Like, people are so afraid to make offers. They say, I don't want to be salesy. It's not salesy if you find out that this person really wants something. Like, let's say they have acne and they say, hey, I want to get rid of my acne. And you come up to them and say, hey, here's what I've got. It's this Acne Be Gone program. Here's what it can do for you. Do you want to give it a try? If it doesn't work, full money back. You want to give full money back if something doesn't work for somebody. At least I do. So that's an offer. Here's what I've got. Here's what it can do for you. You want to give it a try. If they say, yeah, I want to give it a try, you say, okay, great. Are we taking credit card or PayPal today, or is it going to be cash? What's it going to be? You know, that's as hard as it gets. You know, that's how, when it comes to making the sale. You say, what's it going to be today? Cash or credit card? Or PayPal, whatever, Bitcoin. So that's how you make sales online. Like, you get crystal clear on what you want to help people with, get crystal clear on how you're going to help them, like what kind of product you're going to create to help them. Then you create that product, then you make the offers. You make the offers, and all this is going to come about. You're gonna naturally do all these things. Everything I just said, the boom, 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 boom. You're gonna do all those things. If you first get crystal clear on what kind of life you want to be living, get crystal clear on the amount of money you want to be making, get crystal clear on the people you want to be hanging around, get crystal clear on the books you want to be studying and reading every day. When you're clear on what you want, that gap starts to get bridged. A lot of people, they're here and they're like, oh, I want this, but they don't really want this. Like, you have to have a burning desire, white hot burning desire to have this. And then you need to commit, you need to decide to figure it out. And that's the thing, a lot of people, they don't love the process enough to figure it out. Like, And even if you don't love the process, you don't love that end goal enough to really go through the trenches and really figure it out. Like everything I do online now, I had no idea how to do it. I didn't know how to set up a sales funnel. I didn't know how to set up PayPal and link it with that funnel. I didn't know how to do refunds on credit cards online. I didn't know how to take credit card payments online. I didn't know how to get 3D mock-ups of my ebooks and my programs online. I didn't know how to write copy. I didn't know how to do webinars. I didn't know how to do YouTube videos even. I didn't know how to do Instagram. We figure it out, man. Step by step by step. And if someone else can figure it out, so can you, so can I. And if you really don't want to figure it out, then you figure out who can do it for you. And you pay people to do it for you. So if you've got extra money but less time, you're too busy already, you got other stuff going on, but you got some money, pay people to figure it out for you. Pay someone to set up your funnel, pay someone to set up the emails, pay someone to set up the payment processing for you. You don't need to figure it out necessarily, but you've got to figure out who can do it. You might not need to figure out how to do it, but you figure out who can do it. It's the who, not the how. So again, if you want my free training on how to set that stuff up, or at least how to hire the people to do it for you, because I walk you through that and I show you how I really don't need to necessarily create all my own products on my own anymore. I can hire that out to other people. I just got to come up with the initial ideas. I'll show you how to do that in the free training. Link is in the description. But yeah, I hope this video was helpful. I just want to let you know that it is entirely possible to make whatever kind of money you want. You just need to be willing to figure it out. Be willing to take advice from people who are already doing it. Go study the people. Go look at what they're doing. And you realize that they're all in sales, man. Nobody's making a lot of money. Relatively speaking, no one's making a lot of money. No one's considered rich getting paid a wage on salary even. You know, maybe some top Google employees or whatever on salary, they're making like 500 grand or $1 million a year or something, but they could probably be making a lot more if they were in sales. So maybe they are in sales. Maybe they're getting cut. Maybe they're getting commission. I don't know. But yeah, that's it for now. Peace out. Much love. I'll see you on the live training this Thursday. All right. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.